And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to be... Big chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ricardo Pereira. Danilo Pereira. Ricardo Pereira has come steaming up from the back for this. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Norway. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's straight offside. Pepe. Oh, real danger here. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. King! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that really is so impressive. Norway take the early advantage. Bruno Fernandes. Danilo Pereira. And it's Moutinho. Bruno Fernandes. King, and the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bruno Fernandes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Moutinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Johansson. King. Real chance! Goal! Norway! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Across the field it goes. Oh, that's a waste. King. And here's King. Clears it out of harm's way. Caught offside that time. Omar El Abdullawi. Johansson.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Bruno Fernandes with a definite foul there. Salnas. Ricardo Pereira does well there, alert. Forward it goes. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes. And it's King. Johansson. Tries to get it forward quickly. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Omar El Abdullawi. Norway. Johansson. João Moutinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Fernandes.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Looking to break out here, and he's away. And that's a throw-in. Keeper sends it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's King. Rui Patricio sends that a long way. Just brushed off the ball there. Ronaldo tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
He's gone for it! Chance to break. Ricardo Pereira. Pepe plays it forward. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Norway head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're already into the second period. Johansson. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Moutinho. Portugal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Guerrero. Bernardo Silva battles to win it back. Johansson. He gets past his man. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva gets it back. Portugal have a free kick. He's had that put on a plate. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Omar El Abdullawi. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Portugal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Moutinho.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much...
Has a hit! It's in! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Bruno Fernandes goes looking. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Moutinho. Shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Norway plays it over to the other flank, and it's Johansson. Salnas. Omar El Abdullawi. Johansson. Timely intervention. Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. Rui Patricio gets it upfield. Johansson drives it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bernardo Silva hoists it forward. And it's been given away. Well, the ball's come loose and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Portugal go into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Bruno Fernandes did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Ricardo Pereira. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets up to head it. Sticks it away. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Johansson. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see.
Face to face with the keeper. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Has a pop! It's broken loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Oh, good interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball. And he has been fouled there. And it's Cancelo. João Moutinho. Just brushed off the ball there. Salnas. Omar El Abdellaoui. Omar El Abdellaoui with the crossfield ball. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Danilo Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. 2 minutes to be added on. Good, goes for goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Portugal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
4 in the game. He is the man. So now the difference is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to be. Big chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ricardo Pereira. Danilo Pereira. Ricardo Pereira has come steaming up from the back for this. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Norway. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's straight offside. Pepe. Oh, real danger here. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. King! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that really is so impressive. Norway take the early advantage. Bruno Fernandes. Danilo Pereira. And it's Moutinho. Bruno Fernandes. King, and the finish!